up, reader fam? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a bit of a reading vlog. And today's video is being sponsored by Inky Art Press. Alongside reading my book today, I'm going to be trying to get into the Christmas mood. I want to catch dim holiday feels. The book that I'm going to be reading today is You Can Go Your Own Way by Eric Smith. This is somewhat of a wintry book, less on the holiday side, way more on the wintry side. I'll be honest, I don't love winter. I do like Christmas, but I hate winter. I hate the cold. I hate how dark it is early, and that pretty much sums it up. But it's coming whether I like it or not, so I gotta prep myself for it mentally. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about this book. In You Can Go Your Own Way, we follow two perspectives. We follow Adam, who is working really hard to keep his father's pinball arcade alive as he competes with the gaming cafes that are taking over. Then we follow Whitney, who is on the other side of things as her father is the one running all these gaming cafes. Now, Whitney actually runs the social media for these gaming cafes, and essentially the social media accounts for the gaming cafes and the pinball arcade are beefing like crazy, constantly throwing shade at each other, constantly dragging each other, all for everyone in the town to see. When Adam and Whitney end up Listen, it's my second cup of coffee, I blame the coffee. When Adam and Whitney's paths cross at a cafe one day and a winter storm hits, they're forced to stay with each other until things settle, which is obviously kind of awkward because they've been dragging each other all over social media. That's what this book is about. I'm already 100 pages in because I started reading this morning, and the next thing I knew I was 100 pages in and I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be vlogging today. So if that tells you anything about my enjoyment of the book so far though, like it had a solid opening, I'm already really invested in these characters, and I kind of love this whole social media battle that's happening, and I'm really excited to see how they end up working it out. I loved Don't Read the Comments by the same author, Eric Smith. It also has two perspectives, and I feel like that form of storytelling he really tackles in a great way, so I'm excited to see that in this one as well. I am going to be switching back and forth between the physical book and the audiobook. My library has the audiobook, so I snatched it up so that I could listen to the audiobook. But the reason for that is because I want to finish this book today, just because I feel motivated to finish something, and I feel like having the audiobook will really help with that, especially with the things that I'm going to be doing today. One of the things that I am planning to do today is to Christmasify my bookshelves. I did not decorate last year for Christmas or for the holiday season because I had moved in here in November last year and it was just chaos in here. Like, I had boxes everywhere. I had not unpacked anything. It was a struggle. So I did not decorate at all. I also don't want to just go out and buy a bunch of things just to have a bunch of decorations. Like, I want to be intentional about the decorations that I buy. So I honestly won't be decorating my house that much this year for Christmas, but the bookshelves, they will be decorated. Don't you worry about it. But yeah, today I'm going to be reading this and just trying to get myself in the Christmas mood. Now, obviously, I know it's November, it's not Christmas yet, not Christmas month yet. For the past few years, or honestly, like around when my grandma passed away, Christmas has just never felt the same. It's like not felt as magical to me. And I don't know if that's because the tradition has just changed and who I see on Christmas Day has changed, but I am going to do everything I can to just like bring back that Christmas magic this year. I want to watch Christmas movies, I want to read Christmassy books, I want to put up decorations, I want to go see Christmas lights. Like, I just want to immerse myself in this cozy season. It's gotta happen. I got some Christmas decorations for my shelves yesterday. Mind you, I was taken aback by how little Christmas decorations these stores had. Like, it just seemed like I had missed Christmas. Like, I walked in and everything was just like gone. I was like, did I miss the memo? Did Christmas already happen? It was confusing, but honestly, people probably bought everything like in October, if we're being real here. It'll be interesting to see what I do with what I got. But as long as there's a little bit of Christmas around here, that's all I need. Also, not to not talk about books, but I want to talk about something that's not book related. The Animal Crossing update, mind-blowing, changed my life, kind of is ruining my reading life right now because all I want to do is play Animal Crossing, so I might, you know, pop in my audiobook and play Animal Crossing later because I found that having an audiobook while I play Animal Crossing is just like the perfect combination, you know? Maybe, you know what? I think I might decorate for Christmas on Animal Crossing. Maybe that'll help me get into the Christmas mood even more. But anyway, let's get to reading, let's get to decorating. This is the start of my reading vlog. I forgot to mention just how messy my shelves are, so let me just call myself out on camera right now. The thing is, when I'm done filming a video, like, I don't really put things away. Like, I'm messy. I'm a messy boy, messy Jesse. But let me just show you all the random things that are on my bookshelves. We've got a tripod part, we've got a plug-in cord, we've got, of course, stacks of books. You'll find lots of that on my shelf. More stacks of books. These I'm gonna be potentially using today. This is also like a light tripod thing. I have my current messy Victoria Schwab shelf. These are the ILLUMICRATE editions of the Darker Shade of Magic books that I just got in, but I think I'm gonna end up having to move my Victoria Schwab shelf somewhere else, like potentially in the living room. I'm not gonna do it today, but I think I'm gonna put this one just back in here here and then take these two to the living room for the time being because it's just chaos over here. More stacks of books, and I don't even want to talk about this shelf. It's a disaster. It needs help. Somebody help me. So along with decorating today, we are also going to be trying to clean up because this is a mess and I need to fix it now. And that's it so far. I need to brave Target again and get more things. I don't like going to Target though because I end up with things that I don't need. Before I do that, we got a reading update. I made it to chapter 7 in the book. I tried to find a Christmassy bookmark. I did not have one, but I did have this NaNoWriMo bookmark to remind me that I'm a failure for not participating in NaNoWriMo this year. It's fine. Are you participating in NaNoWriMo? Let me know how it's going for you. Actually, if you are participating in NaNoWriMo, why are you watching this video? Get back to work. Not much to update you guys on. I'm only on page 149, so I really only read like 50 more pages. I'm loving this back and forth between the social media accounts. Like, it's just making me laugh every time. I know that they're probably going to like mend this like friendship because I believe that the two people running these social media accounts are main characters, Adam and Whitney. They have some history, so I'm sure that they're going to come back together. Something that I'm actually very curious about is the audiobook. Here's the deal. Let me set up the story. I've met the author a couple of times. Love the guy, Eric Smith. He's great. Follow him on Twitter at EricSmithRocks. The audiobook sounds just like his voice, so I need to know if he's narrating this audiobook. Like, I'm confused, so I'm gonna look that up right now. And if I'm right, then I deserve a treat. As if reading a book all day isn't a treat. It is a treat, but you know, I need something else. Narrators. Okay, I was wrong. Very, very wrong. It's narrated by Sunil Malhotra and then Natalie Nadas. So I do in fact not get a treat. My bad. Anyway, really enjoying this. Looking forward to reading more of it. I'm probably going to listen to my audiobook while I go to Target because honestly, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want anybody coming up to me and talking to me. I'm just not about it. Hard pass on that. Now it's time for an ILLUMICRATE unboxing. I figured I would just throw this in here because this showed up. So it's like, why not just do an ILLUMICRATE unboxing in the vlog? If you don't know what ILLUMICRATE is, it's a monthly bookish subscription box. They do amazing editions of books and their boxes are always full of fandom goodness. I will leave more information for you guys down below. I believe this is the October box, so like we're getting a bit of a Halloween box here. We're doing a fusion of two holidays. Christmas-oween, Christmas-oween, Hallowmas. Anyway, the theme for this box is revenge is sweeter. Okay. Love a revenge story. I'm into it. I see a mug. I love mugs. Opening it up. Did you like my song? It's dropping on Spotify. Never. Ooh, we've got another whimsical mug from ILLUMICRATE. We love to see it. It's got some nice purples. It's got a castle and it's got like a sunset moment and then two characters having a little bit of a moment. Let's find out what book this is from because it could be from any book ever. Cheat sheet come through. Deal with the devil mug. Our latest mug features a papercraft design by Rosie inspired by Kingdom of the Wicked. I haven't read Kingdom of the Wicked. That might have been why it wasn't really ringing a bell. Should I read Kingdom of the Wicked? That is the question that you need to answer for me down below in the comments. Have you read that book? Let me know in the comments. Next up, I'm seeing this, which looks to be Night Circus themed, and I think it's measuring cups. Goodness, this crinkly stuff is so loud. Okay, yes, they're measuring cups as you can see. And then here is the bottom of them. They've got this little design on them that is definitely giving me Night Circus vibes. If not Night Circus, actually it says Admit 1, so it could be Caraval. I mean, it's a circus design, so it could be associated with Caraval or the Night Circus or some other circus book. Cheat sheet come through. Okay, it says these lovely measuring cups are inspired by Caraval, which makes sense. There is like a bit of a revenge element within that book, or like wanting to get revenge if I remember correctly, so that does make sense. These are really cool though. I'm really excited to have have these in my kitchen. Can't wait to measure up some revenge. I was trying to make a joke there and it wasn't really working, so I'm sorry. Next up, I'm seeing this, which is probably a candle. It says on it the Convergence, and it looks like it's made of honey and cinnamon, but look at the design on this candle top. I love it. Design come through. Let's give it a smell. Let's give it a sniff and see if we know what book it's from. Like maybe if we sniff it, we'll know. Actually guys, it smells like Christmas. Probably the cinnamon is what's making it smell like Christmas. So maybe I will just set this on my shelf and it'll fill my bookshelf with the Christmas smell. The Convergence candle is inspired by Black Sun. I have this book. Have I read it? No, I have not. Black Sun. I mean, the designs kind of go together, so that works. That's really nice. I'm excited about that. Next up, I'm seeing this. It looks like it's gonna be one of those little tote moments, which I really like, or crinkly paper. Oh yeah. Here's the design. It says on it, I am made of memories, and it's got Madeline Miller's name on it, so it's gotta be one of Madeline Miller's books. Next up, we've got to the best part, which is the book. I have no idea what book could be in here. There's gotta be a book that came out that has revenge as an element within the book, but I have no idea what it could be. So let's find out together. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, it's upside down. Iron Widow. Oh, I follow this author on Twitter. She makes YouTube videos that are really funny and really interesting and very informative. Highly recommend checking that out. But I've definitely been interested in picking this up. I did not get around to pre-ordering it though, because I'm a bad boy, but I'm glad I didn't, because it was obviously the ILLUMICRATE ILLUMICRATE book of the month. Wow, I just had a malfunction in the brainy wainy. My brain chip is not working. First off, let's go over the design of the book. We've got this nice sprayed edge moment. We've got a beautiful hardback moment with a quote from the book. It says, "You've been living a dream for long enough. Welcome to your nightmare." And then ILLUMICRATE have been doing this really cool thing where they are putting art on the inside of the cover. So this has artwork of the characters, which is really, really cool. The book comes with a signed book plate, and I just have to share with you the author photo because she wore a cow onesie. How iconic is that? Okay, so I just looked into what this book is actually about, and I'm surprised. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it to be a sci-fi for some reason. I always thought it leaned more in the fantasy lane, but I'm very intrigued by the summary. Essentially, we follow this girl who is looking to get revenge on this guy who is responsible for her sister's death, and he is a pilot, and so she offers herself up as a pilot in order to kill him and get revenge. There's a lot more to it, but that's just the bit that kind of intrigued me the most, so that's what I'm going to tell you about it. I'm very excited to get to this one. The box also came with an art print. This is inspired by Witches Steeped in Gold. I have not read that book, but it's on my radar, that's for sure. And then finally, a pin that is inspired by the Iron Widow book, which I really love this pin. It's so cool. That's it for the Revenge is Sweeter box. Again, I will leave more information on ILLUMICRATE down below in the description. Go and check them out. But now it's time for me to brave Target again. All right, let's go. Update time from the couch. A lot has happened, and I have like fully moved my bed situation into the living room. Does anybody else do this? Like when you're chilling in the living room, you just want that like comfort of your bed, but you don't want to be in bed yet, so you just like move your pillows in here and you move your comforter in here. That's what I've done this evening, but it's just like so cozy in my living room that I just want to be in here tonight. So that's where I'm at. I did quite a few things. I went to Target, instantly regretted it. Like the second I walked through the doors, I started having anxiety. I was like, why did I do this? And I only got one thing there. Then I was like, you know what? I'm already out. Let's just go to TJ Maxx. Again, regret, regret, regret. No more, you're done. I'm vowing today, right here, right now, that I will never walk into a TJ Maxx or a Target on a weekend. It's a no for me. But anyways, got some decorations, finished decorating my bookshelf. It looks a little bit better. There's still a few things that I want, but like Target had nothing. TJ Maxx had nothing. So I just got what I could. I played some Animal Crossing while listening to the audiobook for You Can Go Your Own Way. Then I went on a walk and listened to my audiobook, and guys, the fall vibes, the fall vibes. But what really made me angry what really made me mad is the sun was starting to go down at 4 o'clock, and we are just not here for that at all. No! I hate everything about it. Then I came back home, it was time for dinner, so I had some dinner just now, and I read a little bit more of the book. I got to page 276, chapter 17, so I'm nearly finished with this book. So let me tell you some things, some thoughts. I'm loving this back and forth with Adam and Whitney, our two main characters. I've gotten to the blizzard part in this book, which is kind of like the main pitching point of this book, is like these two characters forced together because of a blizzard, and I'm loving it. I'm loving seeing them connect again, because they do have a bit of a history situation between the two of them, and we watch as they work together to kind of get back to a good place with each other, and I'm loving seeing that. It's also really interesting too, because I feel like they're connecting a lot because of their dad situation, their daddy issues. Technically they are daddy issues. One's kind of worse than the other, but we're seeing them connect over that, and it's interesting to see the similarities there in situations that are also very different from each other. Like, I'm just loving that aspect of it. Also, I'm just gonna say that I've been loving the audiobook for this one, so if you're into audiobooks, this is a solid audiobook. Like, I love both the audiobook narrators, I almost just said actors, narrators that they picked for Whitney and Adam. 10 out of 10, would recommend. I'm nearly finished, so I'm gonna be listening to the audiobook and reading the book, and before I had a full-on panic attack at Target, I did snatch this peppermint hot chocolate bomb, so I'm gonna try this out, and I also got a marshmallow to go with it, so I'm gonna make this, finish my book, and enjoy my evening. I'm excited about it. Alright guys, I finished reading my book, You Can Go Your Own Way by Eric Smith. I scarfed down the hot chocolate and now I have a stomachache, so that's really fun. Good thing I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to sleep off this stomachache. Please let me wake up without any stomach issues. Final thoughts on this book. Honestly, the perfect book for this winter season. I am so glad that I read this right now. It definitely put me kind of in a wintry mood and got me excited for the winter season. I'm gonna take that back. I'm not excited for the winter season, but it was nice to read about it. It was nice to read about other people experiencing winter and me not having to experience it, but I know I'm gonna have to experience it whether I like it or not. It's coming. Oh boy, oh boy. It's actually supposed to be like the coldest winter we've had in a long time, supposedly, so really looking forward to that. Overall thoughts, I loved our main characters. I loved Adam and Whitney equally. I loved going on their journey with them and like learning more about their past, learning more about their parents, and seeing how their parental relationships tied in with the plot. I love these two friends or lovers coming back together and reconnecting after being apart for so long, and just seeing them kind of break down these walls that were holding themselves back from each other. I also really appreciated some of the puns. There was a John Green pun, I believe it was like the malt in our stars or something, like an ice cream shop or something, which I really appreciated that. There was also a mention of Animal Crossing in here, which, you know, I'm back on my Animal Crossing grind, so love that. But anyway, overall, I really love this book. It was a solid contemporary story. I feel like Eric Smith is just really great at writing contemporary stories, so I'm really excited to see what he has in store next. I think I've kind of decided that I want to do like a 24-hour Christmas-a-thon or 24-hour holiday-a-thon, 24-hour winter-a-thon, where I just read a bunch of like holiday-esque books, because I have quite a few. Let me just like round them up really fast. I feel like I have more holiday books. Maybe I just wasn't able to find them in this moment, so I will look some more. But I've got All I Want for Christmas, The 12 Days of Dash and Lily, which is the sequel to Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. I've got New Year's Kiss, which is obviously not like Christmassy, but like close enough to Christmas that it counts. And then I've got Snow and Rose, which I don't even know if this is like a wintry book, but I'm just like, snow! It's gotta be wintry. It's gotta be. I don't know, but I've been wanting to read this one for a while, so maybe I will read it during this 24-hour readathon that I do. I don't know, I need to do a little bit more planning, but I was thinking maybe I could pick out a bunch of wintry books, film a vlog reading for 24 hours, and also host like reading sprints on my Twitch, which is twitch.com/jessethereader streams, and we could just like all participate together, read some wintry books. I don't know. What do you guys think? thoughts, opinions. I will say that I am not good at hosting things, but I could give it my best shot. Yeah, ho ho ho. Okay, we're gonna stop. Also, before I go, I'm gonna be hosting an Instagram live with the author of You've Reached Sam on November 10th to celebrate the release of this book. This book comes out on Tuesday. We're gonna be doing a mukbang on my Instagram, so if you wanna join in on that, follow me at jessethereader. All right, pals, that's all I have for you guys today. You should let me know down below in the comments if you know of any wintry, Christmassy, holiday-esque books, because clearly my bookshelves are lacking in the holiday, wintry, and Christmassy books. So let me know some of your recommendations down below in the comments. Again, thank you to Inkyard Press for sponsoring this video. If you liked it, be sure to go and hit that like button. If you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit subscribe or go and hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your day is bright, that tomorrow is brighter. Keep reading what your heart desires, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye-oh!